Hey guys, what is up? And before I begin on the video, I just wanted to let you know that I'm actually having a giveaway on my channel right now. So I'm actually giving away a $75 Amazon gift card, and I've done my best to try and make it as simple and straightforward as possible. All you have to do to enter is simply go to the first link in the description down below, and that's going to take you to a separate page where you can enter. It takes less than a minute, and let's face it, the only way you're going to win the giveaway is to enter the giveaway. So yeah. Definitely be sure to enter, and good luck to everyone entering the giveaway. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Hey guys, what is up? And in this video, I'm going to be showing you all the parts needed to build a $500 gaming PC. Now with this build, you'll be able to run most new games at 1080p 60 FPS with no problems at all. And you can even expect to run some VR and video editing on this computer. And if you're new to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button down below. And let's try and smash 200 likes on this video. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. So, kicking things off, we have the most important part of any gaming PC build in my opinion, and that is the graphics card. And I've chosen to go with the Nvidia Geforce GTX 1060 3GB model. Now this card is an absolute beast, and as you can see here, I collected some FPS averages and made this chart showing the average FPS in some different popular games, and it completely tears through all of them, averaging well over 60 FPS on most titles. Now one other thing to note is that it actually does a great job not just at gaming but also video editing. So if you do a lot of video editing like me, then this is actually a very good option, mainly because it supports CUDA. So if you do a lot of editing inside softwares like Premiere Pro and After Effects, then that's going to drastically help speed up render times. So overall, I just think this is a very solid GPU option in a budget build like this. Moving on to the CPU, I've chosen to go with the Intel Core i3-6100 and clocked at 3.7 GHz and costing only $110. This is a very cost-effective option as it performs extremely well in gaming and pretty much anything you throw at it. Even though it is only a dual-core processor on paper, it actually supports hyper-threading, which basically just means the CPU actually acts as a quad-core processor, which is very useful for games that take advantage of a quad-core CPU and anything that really takes a lot of CPU power. So this does come with a CPU cooler in the box as well, and since we're not going to be overclocking it, it will work just fine with the stock cooler. Continuing on to the hard drive, I've chosen to go with the Western Digital 1TB blue hard drive. And for $50, this is a great drive in a budget build like this. It's reliable, and I've used these in all of my builds so far and haven't had an issue with any of them, and at 7200 RPM they're actually fairly fast for a standard spinning disk drive. Pair that with 1 TB of space and you have plenty of space to store all of your games on, all of your music, all of your movies, and the actual price per gigabyte cost of this drive is actually one of the lowest out there. And overall, I just think these are a very good choice in a budget build like this. For the motherboard, I recommend the ASRock H110M HDS motherboard. Now obviously this board supports all the parts in this build, but what's nice about this is that it will also allow for future upgrades. So it will allow you to upgrade your graphics card, upgrade to 16 GB of RAM, and if you would ever like to upgrade the i3 to an i5 or i7, that option is always available to you in the future. So for under $50, this board is definitely worth it. So for RAM, I've chosen to go with two 4GB sticks of DDR4 Kingston HyperX Fury RAM. Now these are clocked in at 2133 MHz and they are DDR4, so just that alone actually makes them fairly fast. But since we are using two sticks of RAM instead of one, we can also put these in dual channel mode, which basically just allows them to have higher performance in comparison to a single stick of RAM. Now one thing you should also keep in mind is that if you think you're going to want to upgrade to 16 GB anytime soon, then you might want to consider going with one 8GB stick instead of two 4GB sticks, just because our motherboard only supports two sticks of RAM at a time. That way, if you ever want to upgrade in the future to 16 GB, you always have a slot open, and that just makes an easy upgrade. However, at the moment, I feel like 8GB is about the sweet spot for gaming, and I wouldn't recommend any more at the moment. Personally, I just think 8GB is about the best for gaming. Additionally, this set of RAM comes in all black, and even though that doesn't really affect performance, I still think it looks very clean in a build like this. Powering all these parts is a 430 watt power supply from EVGA. Now there's not a whole lot to say about this power supply. It's 430 watts, so it's enough for all the parts in this build, and it's 80 plus certified, which is a nice bonus as well. And I have used EVGA power supplies in all of my past builds and haven't had any problems with any of them, and overall the value you're getting with these is very hard to beat. Now, in my opinion, I think the best case is one that looks good but is also very functional. And I have a couple cases for you guys that I think are the complete package. Now, the reason I have two different cases I recommend is because one of them is actually on sale right now for $27 instead of $61, so it's actually over 50% off, which is actually pretty uncommon, and this sale is only lasting until the 24th of December, so definitely be sure to grab it before the sale's over. Now, one thing you should know is that this video is not sponsored. I just wanted to let you guys know about the sale because it is a very good one, and I actually picked up one of these cases myself, and it is an ATX mid-tower case, so it has a side panel window, and it's actually a mid-tower, so it's fairly large, so you'll have plenty of room to do all your cable management, and you'll have plenty of space for all the parts in this build. And it comes in either black or white, and for $27, it's by far the best deal I've seen for any case yet. Now, if you're watching this video later and the sale for that case is over, then I'm going to recommend the Fractal Design Core 1100, and this is a micro ATX case, so it's a fair bit smaller than the other case I was telling you guys about, but it also takes up a lot less space, so it's going to weigh less, but that also means less space for cable management, so cable management isn't going to be quite as easy as the other case. But then again, it doesn't have a window, so depending on how you look at it, it's sort of a pro and a con. But overall, it's a very clean and simple case, and I just think it would work well for a build like this. Anyway guys, that's about it for this build. I hope you enjoyed watching, and this is only my second PC build video, even though I've been building computers for about 2 years. So I'd like to hear what you guys think I can improve on with these types of videos. Also, if you end up making this, let me know in the comments, and I'd like to hear how it went. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.